ਵਿੱਚ ਹੌਟ ਅਤੇ ਡਰਾਈ ਵੈਦਰ ਦੇ ਚੱਲਦਿਆਂ ਕਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਦਾ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਖਿਆਲ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਆਊਟਡੋਰ ਜਾਂ ਇਨਡੋਰ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਅੱਗ ਨਾ ਲੱਗੇ। ਰੈਡ ਐਫਐਮ ਦੀ ਟੀਮ ਨੇ ਕੈਲਗਰੀ ਫਾਇਰ ਡਿਪਾਰਟਮੈਂਟ ਦੇ ਸਪੋਕਸਪਰਸਨ ਕੈਰਲ ਹੈਨਕੀ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ ਵੀ ਇਸ ਮੌਸਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਦਾ ਖਿਆਲ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਹੈ।
It's very hot outside, it's very dry. We haven't had rain for a couple of weeks now. So we know that the most common accidental outdoor source for fires is the improper disposal of smoking materials. People are still putting their cigarette butts in planter pots, and that is causing most of the outside fires related to smoking. So we really want to emphasize the fact that you need to have a proper non-combustible, so a metal container that's partially filled with sand and water with a lid on it that you can put your cigarette butts in. So if you're not a smoker but you have smokers in your family or guests, make sure you have a proper place for them to put their cigarette butts, because otherwise they will be throwing them onto the dried grass, putting it in a planter pot or mulch. So those places can start fires very easily. And in this hot, dry, windy weather, fires can grow incredibly quickly. The most common indoor source of fires, accidental fires, is the cooking left unattended. So especially if you're cooking with oil, because what happens when you cook with oil and it reaches its ignition temperature, it will burst into flame. So if you're not in the kitchen to see that and to pay attention, then you can very easily get a kitchen fire very quickly. With how smoky and hot it is outside right now, probably the safest place to stay, if you can, is inside in a cool place. Keep your windows closed during the day, so that will keep the smoke outside and make your inside air stay a little cleaner. And if you can stay in a cool place like a basement or go to a mall and spend your time there, that would be advisable. We know not everyone can do that because some people have to work outside. So limiting your exposure to outside as much as you possibly can is probably the best advice. And I'm sure AHS has advice on their website as well. If you have an emergency situation, please do not hesitate to call 911. The sooner we are made aware of an emergency, the sooner we can respond.
Red FM News Canada ਦੇ ਲਈ ਸ਼ੁਭ ਕਰਮਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਧਾਲੀਵਾਲ ਦੀ ਰਿਪੋਰਟ।